I'm Mary Ellen from Planning with Bumble, and today I'm going to talk to you about creative journaling. So creative journaling has been amazing for my mental health and also my creativity. I use a classic happy planner for this, and it is just one of my favorite ways to use my planners because I love filling these out and making them pretty. So I'm just going to give you some ideas of some of the things that I put in my creative journal. So as you can see, I have filled out the first part of the week. I have not filled out the second part of the week because I was going to do that with you. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of back planning for a couple of days. So the good thing about the Happy Planner is you can take the pages off the discs and it makes it so much easier to write. So typically when I sit down to fill out my journal, I first ask myself two things. How am I feeling today? And what happened today? So a lot of the time I will fill up the blocks with those two things. If they don't fill it up, then I will go to other things like, what am I grateful for? What are my goals right now? What do I need to improve upon? What did I learn today? What can I change? Things like that. I'll also write lists of what I accomplished that day or what made me happy that day. I'll also think about how my health is. So how am I feeling physically? So after I ask myself those kinds of questions, I'll go to more trivial things like what's the weather? What am I watching on TV? What am I reading? Did something fun come in the mail today? Did something funny happen that day? Things like that. Over here, I wrote a reminder to myself to hydrate. I drew a little water bottle. I think it's really cute. I wrote about how frustrated I was that day about the flooring situation we were having. I wrote 3 things that made me happy that day. I wrote about a goal, 5 things I accomplished, other things that happened throughout the day. I'm gonna fill out this side with you and just kind of show you how I do it. Typically, I will pick 3 colors, usually, of markers that match the spread. That's kind of my fun part. I love doing that. I love to tie in the colors of the stickers because I just think that's so fun. Some of the writing I'll do big and some small. So right now I'm going to just write down some positive affirmations. There wasn't much going on Thursday. I didn't have a lot going on that day. So what I'm going to do here is just write in a TV show that I'm watching. So if I don't have enough to write on a particular day, what I'll typically do is go back into the sticker book that I used to create the spread, and I'll just fill in the little gaps. So Friday, I was feeling very unproductive. I'm gonna write that in here because I remember that feeling. You can journal on these boxes or you can write bigger on the boxes. I just like having the boxes in there for just an extra place to write because I like to break out the boxes into specific ideas, like feelings. Okay, so Saturday I had a live stream with my patrons on Patreon, and then I had a date night. So I have 2 things to write on Saturday. And then sometimes after I write what I did, I write something about it or how I feel about what I did. So for the Patreon live stream, I'm just gonna write how much fun we had and maybe something that went on. So now we're on to today, and I'm just going to wait and fill this out at the end of the day or tomorrow, just with something that happened today. It's so much fun and it takes me out of my head, and just the process of creating sometimes really helps me. So I encourage you guys to do the same. Thanks for watching. See ya.